And we will begin with Chris from usopen.org. Chris, you are live with Felix.
Felix, congrats. Well played.
Thank you.
Question about what you were talking about with Brad Gilbert out on the court there about working on your serve extensively for the last 5 months. You must be really pleased how well you served today. But can you tell me a little bit more about the nature of the work you've been doing? Is it a lot of technical stuff? Is it some psychological, mental also, or is it just whole package?
Yeah, well, as you said, it's a bit of everything. Obviously, it's repetition, and as a tennis player, sometimes you just get on this rhythm that is good. And today, I just had this good rhythm. I was precise, but yeah, technically, I was almost perfect. So obviously, that's good. But during a year, you have different circumstances. Sometimes you have different weather, and that's what's tough about tennis. I think also tonight the fact that we played indoors with the roof closed, and it's kind of felt like at the start of the year when I was playing well indoors and serving really well. That's just how it felt tonight. But yeah, so a bit of everything, a whole package coming together. So yeah, it felt good.
Next up will be Daniel from Chip Charge. Daniel, you are live with Felix.
Hi, Felix. Chip in Charge, Argentina. I saw you here in Buenos Aires last year when you came to play Argentina Open.
Yeah.
So, having elapsed more than 1 year and a half from that moment, could you tell us what you have improved in your game? You talked about your serve, but generally speaking,
Yeah.
would you improve in your game to take you where you are now?
Well, it's tough to point out something. I think I got better, physically. I got better to just, I think the consistency of my efforts, the consistency of my, concentration, commitment. There's very, very rare the matches now that I feel like I don't give myself a chance or I'm not like fighting well enough. And it was already the case last year, but I feel like I just got, better at that. And I feel like every match I play now, I just, really give myself a chance of winning whoever I play. But yeah, everything, more solid on the back end. I'm able to create more things with my forehand. Coming in well also. So there's a lot of things that, when you're young are improving fast.
Thanks, Felix.
Okay, coming up, Felix, very shortly. Rob from The Sun. Rob, you are live with Felix.
Good morning, Felix. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You might be playing Dan Evans in the next round. What do you know about Dan's game?
Yeah, well, he hasn't won yet, but for sure, from what I know about him, I mean, I've seen him play, either in Davis Cup and other tournaments. I've never played him, obviously. Hit with him in practice. I know, he's a crafty player. He's got a great touch, a great touch on the back end. He's able to come in, put pressure on you. He's precise in what he does. So, yeah, if he ends up going through, which for me would be, a good challenge. Well, I'll try to face it the best that I can, but I always expect good things from a player experienced like Dan.
Do you study your own opponents on YouTube or videos, or is that something your coach will go to that match tomorrow and watch closely?
Yeah, we'll see what the schedule is. It's really late tonight. First thing is, focusing on me, resting. My coach will surely either watch live or on TV, probably myself also. But then, yeah, we always, the day before, try to watch a few clips, talk about the match with my coach. I think, there's something these days with the technology that a lot of players can do. So, yeah, I try to use that to my advantage.
Thank you, Rob. Let's go to We lost Neil, so let's go to Jackie from the Sporting News. Jackie, you are on live with Felix.
Hi, Felix. I believe you mentioned it on your on-court interview, but you were up 2 sets, and obviously Andy Murray in his first round match had been down 2 sets and came back and won.
Yeah.
What was your thought process going into that 3rd set because of this history?
Yeah, you're playing a champion like Andy. He's done that multiple times. You just gotta stay alert, and that's what I was trying to do at my best. I couldn't say it was easy, because at the start of the 3rd, I wasn't really getting my chances on the return, and then as the set was going forward, I just felt like more comfortable. I was still serving well, so that obviously put off pressure on me. But the main thing that I was telling myself is just keep going, keep doing what you're doing well. Even whatever happens, with the score, if I'm doing, good things at some point, it'll turn around on my side if you look at, the first 2 sets. But you got to stay ready. You got to stay alert because you never know what he's got in his back pocket.
And you had 52 winners in the match. Just what was I know you talked a little bit about your serve, but just your overall game, your thoughts on it, and you seem to be getting the ball deep a lot and having big winners. Just maybe talk about your overall game.
Yeah, everything came well together tonight. I can be, happy about just my overall performance. Everything was working well. I think, I had a good percentage of winning points when I came into the net. Also, I hit good overheads. So yeah, it was very, complete from the beginning to the end. But I can be happy for today. That doesn't guarantee anything, for the rest of the tournament. So I gotta keep on doing these things that I was doing well, even better.
And that was your first time on Ashe, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. First time on Ashe, yeah.
So what was that experience like playing on the center stage?
Yeah, it's a beautiful court. I mean, it's beautiful to have a chance to play. I always imagine because usually it's the stadium. It could be the stadium where I would play in front of the most people. So that could have been obviously special. We're in different circumstances this year, but I think for next year and the upcoming years, it was a good opportunity to have a chance to play on Ashe today.
Thank you, Jackie. Final question in English, because we do have second language, is George from Metro UK. George, final question in English.
Hi, Felix. Well played tonight.
Thank you.
I was just wondering what you kind of made of Andy's game tonight. Obviously, you've watched him a lot in the past and seen the heights he's been at. I was just wondering what sort of level it felt to you from the other side of the court that he was operating at.
Yeah, for sure. It wouldn't be, fair from me to say that, he was at his peak tonight. I mean, I know I've seen Andy play. You could see it, in his emotions and what he felt that, it wasn't his greatest night. Obviously, me playing well was obviously probably even tougher for him. But I still felt like when he needed to, he could play well. He would come up with good shots, with good serve. You could still feel, that his touch is really good. He doesn't really miss too much backhands. But I know that, in his peak, it would be even more solid. But even though it wasn't his best tonight, I still felt and I understood why he was a great champion, with the way he was able to make you earn every point. And you needed to play well to win a match like today.
And on your performance, one of our British commentators here, Greg Rosetsky, he said he felt if you played like that, you can win this tournament. Are you here to win this?
Well, I'm here to go as further as I can, and if that's winning the tournament, then that'll be it. But I got to start by, it's only the 3rd round. It's early in the tournament. These things are new to me, the latest stages of a Grand Slam. So I'm not really, focusing myself on this yet, because even if I play well today, it doesn't guarantee, anything for the upcoming matches. But knowing that I did that today, I think obviously it brings a lot of confidence. And if I can repeat that, obviously, like Greg said, I will give myself good chances.
Thanks.
Thank you, George. That concludes